What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you guys for joining each and every time you guys do decide to join me. You know where I'm at. All American Cycles. Yeah, man, it's dark out here. I got something to show you guys. Listen, you know, when people come from a little bit away, I like to get them and their first reactions to their bikes after they're done, after they get that sauce. I like to put them on film a little bit. I like to ask them some questions. I know you guys like it. So guess what, guys? Guess what I got for you guys today? Well, I'm going to show you one. And we're not even going to get into detail on that bike. But if you know, you know. Hold on. Let me back you up. If you know, you know. Yeah. But there's a second bike this guy owns, too. He's right here. He don't know I'm filming yet, but Fat and Furious, man. Check him out on Instagram. You'll know what I'm talking about once you see it. But we're going to go over there. He's got another bike in there on the Dyno. We're pulling it down now, and we're going to have a conversation with him. Stay tuned. Jeez. Look at that. I'm here with my man, Fat and Furious. I'm here with George, you know, All American Cycles. And you came to get the sauce.
Okay, I did come to get the sauce.
You came to get the sauce.
Miami sauce.
The Miami sauce. Guys, I'm going to back up and let you see this bike. But before I do, because I don't want anybody to faint and pass out once they see this bike. But George, just tell us a little bit real quick. What do we take on this time?
No, it's a badass bike. It was a 135 crate motor. We opened it up and made some small changes. We swapped out the cam. We decked the heads for a little more compression, and we set the cylinders at 0 deck height. Tuned it, and we picked up. We did some games. We'll show you in the dyno room.
So are you happy with, like, this is one of those kits that you can go get from Harley, slap it in a bike, ready to rock and roll, ride it all day?
Yeah, definitely. You know, if you're buying a kit fresh and we can modify it before it's already put together, it's cost effective and it's a lot of power for what it is.
Hey, that's what we wanted to hear. Now let me back you guys up and let you see what we're dealing with here, because I don't think anybody else has seen anything like this. It's a full carbon fiber 24 road glide.
It's got everything.
And it's got every bell and whistle. So I would ask him to go over a little bit, but it might take him all night to go over a lot of this stuff. But I'm gonna just show you guys just a little bit. We were talking about the color, the gold that's on here, and how it all matches. You don't find that just anywhere. That's not easy to do, first of all, but he got it. He definitely hit the nail on the head with this one. It's got a lot, guys. It's got a lot. And if you can see in there, Screaming Eagle heads. This is the 135 Harley motor that you can buy directly from Harley. And I'm trying to get you guys all the angles. Hit him up on Instagram if you got questions, because we're not gonna go over. But what we're gonna go over, we're gonna run in the dyno room in a second. And I want you guys to just understand that you don't have to go out, build an all-out motor. Harley has been doing their job. They really put a nice kit together. This isn't your first one, right?
No.
Yeah, he's already had a 135, and this 135 put down some decent horsepower. And George is gonna take us in the dyno room, and we going. But look, there's a lot of horsepower in here, guys. I don't want you guys to get. There's a lot of horsepower, but we're going in and we're gonna talk.
Guys, so the bike came in at 160 horsepower and 154.
And now let me ask you, that's straight from Harley. That's what Harley set up, and all he had different was an exhaust.
He had a badass HPI full-length exhaust system,
Uh-huh.
no loss air cleaner, and that's about it. That's all that was done to the bike that was modified. So what did we do? We changed the cam, we decked the heads, we cut the base of the cylinders to get at deck height, zero deck height. We also changed valve springs. We went with the PSI 640 titanium retainer spring kit.
Hey, we can't give him too much. Hey, listen. So guys, if you want to know, you gotta call George and he'll tell you guys what it is. I'm sorry, I had to cut him off because I like for you guys to come in and actually talk to George, actually see some of these bikes and see the horsepower and hear these bikes that he makes. But let's look at the horsepower again. I mean,
yeah. So he picked up power all the way, even from when we cracked the throttle at about 2100. Before it was at 116 foot-pounds of torque. Right now it's at 133, and it picked up all the way through. And to redline, since we got some decent valve springs in there, the best, not decent, and we take revving it all the way to 6,700, and it makes about the same power right after 6,000, all the way to the very end of 6,700. So those are nice gains. Can't beat that, that's pretty much a Screaming Eagle motor with a different cam and some little modifications done to it. Screaming Eagle throttle body, manifold, everything.
That whole kit.
You obviously need a good pipe to make this happen. Full length are usually good, and they make power all the way across.
Reliable, man. That's what we've been preaching for a long time. That and Harley, like I said, has helped out, gave guys what they really need. And I was saying earlier, 170 horsepower ain't nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, that's on 93 fuel.
You can hurt yourself with 170 horsepower.
And it's a light bike, man.
Yes.
It's got a lot. You get on the bike and it feels light. You turn it, it's got carbon wheels, and all the body parts are pretty much carbon.
Okay, so we see what with the power plant we got. We see what what we can actually do with these bikes. So I'm gonna ask you just to go over a little bit of the bike, if you got time. Got a little time?
Yeah.
Let's go out there and look at it. All right.
Obviously, all the carbon fiber, fairing, side covers, bags, lids.
Now, this is one of the first one I've seen with all this carbon.
Yeah, I mean, it's full carbon.
And this is probably the only one with this much carbon on it
I
as well.
haven't seen one yet.
Okay, we'll leave it there.
It's all carbon visionary. Maximum that take really good care of me. Cross front end, Olin's back rear suspension, 14s. All the covers are done through custom culture. They matched perfectly. Rockers, points cover, shift selector.
Tell me something. What's your favorite part on this bike? What were you impressed with the most once you got it home? That piece that you were like, I know I went the right direction with this.
It was the matched color.
Yes.
The gold, man.
Yeah. You okay?
Everybody wants a black and gold bike.
Yeah.
Problem is trying to find the match.
And there's always like 3 different golds on their bike.
3 is like I said. It's
Julio.
It's a bag of Skittles. You're looking at a bag of Skittles. They're different colors.
But man.
Mike from Santoro, Big Ship, Will. I sent him what I needed. They matched everything. The bars, the
Look at that, guys. Look at that.
Matched the speed dealer, did the swing arm and the subframe.
Real quick.
Culture matched up.
Tell me about that suspension. How tall is this? What did you do with suspension?
It's 14 in the rear, and then plus 2 in the front.
Okay.
With the speed dealer swing arm, I actually been able to bring it up another 1/4 inch. That keeps it level all the way across the front.
So you're really gonna be able to throw this bike around if you really wanted to.
Right now, and then when Cross bought MJK, they rebranded everything for the new Max Leans. Ooh. So the boards, right now.
So the Max Leans are
those are the same as the MJK with a little bit of Cross flavor to them.
Yeah.
So controls and everything.
Guys, I just want you to know that this. I want to say it's a one-off build, but if I don't say it's a one-off build, it's very expensive. I'm just looking at a lot of these parts, and you can just tell that the detail and everything that was taken care of on this bike, you put a lot of thought into it, And
Yeah, it took a little bit of time to figure it out.
yeah. And for one of the new bikes, man, this bike is barely a year old. So, yeah, guys, yeah, do your homework, do some research. I mean, everything is done right. And you came from Tampa, right? So
Yeah,
3.5 hour drive now.
Yep.
You found out George because on the internet,
You know
or
what? I was looking for somebody that would do the work for me, somebody that would stand behind it. Good recommendations.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you earlier, I mean, I look for somebody to tell me something bad.
Yeah.
You know, 4-hour trip in Orlando traffic coming down through here. You know, I'm like, okay. But everybody I talked to had nothing but the utmost respect for George.
Right.
So for me, you know, it's my baby.
Yeah, and I'm sure you've seen the videos.
Yeah,
George
you know, I've
gets,
seen yours. I've seen a
Yeah.
couple other guys out there. A bunch of guys I know ride
Yeah.
all of his stuff.
and you know people that have come here already, so
Yeah.
it's just like,
Yeah.
yeah, why not? You're right.
So-
You're right. But yeah, guys, I'm
And
gonna
he
give
did a
you.
great job, and like I said, 2 days. I mean,
Say that again. How long?
2 days. 2 days. A holiday.
Hey,
Monday, a holiday.
It's
and
like
then
you
today.
took a weekend trip and got
Yeah.
the bike done.
Got it when
Man,
I
that's
needed it.
crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. But look at it, guys. You all know what pipe that is. That's the HPI. Guys, if you don't know, I'm putting it out there. This is one of the best pipes on the market, and it looks good. It just flows with this bike. Guys, no, I'll get down here and show you. But yeah, this is gonna be a perfect rider's bike. And it's gonna do everything he wants it to do. You know, these new 24s are really different, guys. If you got a 23 and under, it's almost like Stone Age at this point. But guys, I'm just being honest with you. But guys, I appreciate you for watching, joining, subscribing. Go check him out, Fat and Furious, on Instagram. Until the next time, guys, peace. All right, guys. I got to show y'all this. Julio, and my heart is already beating 100 miles an hour, but he's a professional. Most guys on their best day with the most muscles they could ever possibly have can't do this shit. Kickstands down. I'll double checked out. Arnold Schwarzenegger couldn't do that.